And we're back with another day of 7 Days to Die. Day 4. I was thinking today, let's see, what's this? What's all this look like? That. Put it in there. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good on iron. I was thinking today, I'm going to go ahead and make another load of axes while we're talking about this. It's now 4, so we can go now. I had this infection, and I need to find an antibiotic. There's not a poppin' pills around here. There's just a bunch of houses and a couple of key POIs. And in keeping with doing things differently on this playthrough than I normally do at the start, or we may just continue like that the whole way. Normally I would hunker down the first week. I kind of want to get out and explore and collect some more resources so we can continue spam crafting and etc. etc. And I need to see about an antibiotic. If we can find another town that has a poppin' pills in it, we would be golden. If nothing else, we can look for some tree stumps and grab some honey, which isn't going to help with this one. This infection may kill us if we don't find an antibiotic. It's been over 24 hours. Honey won't cure this one. You got to catch it in the first 24 hours for honey to do its thing. But I just want to get out, and we'll do some bouldering, kill some zombies. Also, hang on, I'm going to recycle this, and then we'll look at skills. Did I miss? I guess I did. I rotated my new controller. Well, it's not a new controller. It came with my Xbox One X that I upgraded to over the winter. And I just set it aside because I already had two, good controllers. And the D-pad was kind of going on one of them, which was kind of causing a problem with this game because you use the D-pad a lot, like for crafting and stuff. And I've got the new one, and it is absolutely awesome. Okay, skills. I want to max quality Joe before we do any major looting. We've got 5 points available. I probably should have waited on that until we had all the points, because it would level faster at lower levels, but oh well. I'll do it differently next time. So we're going to need we need 1 more point, and then we're going to need 10 for that. So that's 11, and then we're going to need another 20, and then another 10. Okay, well there's our 10. So yeah, so we'll go kill some zombies today, do some exploring, and see about some antibiotics and collect resources, and I want to do some hunting also. Yeah, I completely just miscalculated that. Math not being my strong suit. way low on fibers anyway. So this will be our last load, I guess. I kind of was hoping to get this over 300 before we made new tools, but what are you gonna do? It may make it. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna need one more point in that, and then another 10 to go in that, and then we're going to need another 20, and then another 10. So it's chunky on the points, but we'll get them. Beautiful. In the green on tools. Won't last very long once we start doing repairs, but and if there's time today, I'm going to punch a lot of grass. Clean up around the house here. In fact, I'm going to have to if we're going to keep doing tools. Okay, let's get loaded up. I'm gonna go. Oh, and I want to collect a lot of feathers because we're gonna make a crossbow soon. We got the crossbow schematic yesterday, or the day before. I forget. I can't believe it's day 4 already. Let's see. We're gonna make an iron fire axe, and we're gonna make an iron pickaxe. Good. It's nice to have found a coat this early. Last few games, it's been a couple weeks in before I found a coat. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is eat some snowberries. Good. Double check this. Make sure we're cooking what we need to. Yes, yes. Looks good. Looks really good, actually. Scrap that. We're gonna scrap that. Awesome. And we're out. Hey, what's up, Rustlord? How's it going, buddy? Wow, digging the new controller, man. It's it's a lot more responsive than my older ones. I might have to invest in another one to rotate in with this one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. One thing I want to do before we go. Somewhere in one of these boxes around town. I'm going to check up here. I found a potato seed. I'm going to go ahead and get some potatoes in the ground. Again, I'm doing things a little differently than I normally do on this particular game, which is kind of fun so far, actually. But I usually concentrate on making cornbread. But I want to try to get, let's see, what's our box situation? Okay, we check those two. We've got these up here, so let's go up north to this one. Try to start making some meat stew early and get our wellness up quicker. And I also think when we finish Quality Joe, I'm going to start putting points into Survivor. Not going to do the camel because I think that's a little counterproductive. You want thirst at times so that you can drink different drinks. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I might pump Survivor to get that wellness boost. Let's see. Where's our next one? It's over here to the west. The other west. But we'll see. We'll see. We still got a big chunky expenditure on Quality Joe coming. So not there. Make sure we don't miss a box. Okay, so we got to remember to grab this one in the middle. It's probably going to be that one. Although I think it's this one that we're about to go to. I think. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just heard boards breaking. How's your new game coming along, Russ Warren? potato. Okay. Awesome. So, oops. There. Okay. So we are in the southeast. We're only, like, map center is like right there. So we're only slightly east. We're way south. I'm sure if we ran for 5 minutes, we'd be in radiation down here. And there's a trader up here. I'm kind of thinking we go east and then work our way north. And can just kind of see what's all over this corner down here. So that's south, okay. Although I'm going to kind of... And also, we're going to turn... this back on. I don't know if it makes a difference, but we'll see. Kind of try to help locate traders. That's a really good tip that Open Range gave me yesterday. I did not realize that. I was usually so busy on day one, just really wasn't paying attention that it moves around based on where you are. And it doesn't look like there's like anything. In fact, that ridge in the distance, I would bet where it kind of goes gray, I bet that's radiation out there, actually. I thought I heard a nurse. There's another one back over there. The worst time judging distances in this game. That's cool. We will definitely make use of that at some point. We need some of these chicks to start dropping some antibiotics, because this I'm in the second day of this infection, and it could be a problemo. Where's the other one? Where'd you go? There it is. Oh, Jesus. This is what we call potato aim. Oh, jeez. Unbelievable. Like, give it a pause, man. Give it a pause. I hit him. generally, when doing what we're doing today, I'll try to do hunting on the way back so you don't stink like meat and attract zombies. Make things, you have to deal with a bunch of zombies aggroing. But I kind of want to attract zombies today because we need experience. So, and we can use the meat. We also need boulders, but I'm not going to deal with that just yet. I kind of want to see where we're at. Okay, so yeah, so see that ridge down there where it goes gray? That's all radiation, guaranteed. To the south. So we're like at the end of the map. Yeah, we're sensed. See, they smell us. Got a massive clay pit right there. Good stuff. Good bouldering down there when we need to do it. Okay, cool. I see a path ahead, so might be a POI. It's a long path. I'm gonna keep going this way though. Yeah, so that's all radiation. Right down there. Yeah, so that probably runs, yeah, just to the south of us. Well, it kind of cuts up in the corners. Where are we now? Yeah, we're getting towards the east, but we're not quite entirely there. Or the eastern, edge of the map. Our maps aren't that big on console. I got in a conversation about this with some PC people on the Reddit, and there was a little confusion as to the actual map size. It's about 10 by 10 on the console. I looked, and we just looked just now. But with the radiation zone, that takes, like a kilometer, maybe 2 off of it. And on PC, it's like 21 by 21, including the radiation zone. So we have a lot smaller maps, it seems. Nice. There's a campground ahead. Scrap those. Oh, radiation. Get a repair on that. Oops. Oh, I just put it in the wrong slot. I can't see my bar because of the Twitch thing. so that's one. Where's... Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there a medicine cabinet in here? No. Okay, cool. And I'm actually going to mark this. See, we're right down by the radiation down here. I'm going to mark this so we can come back and get a bunch of cloth sometime. See, you get... Because that sells well to the trader. Good for training. How far east are we? See, we're not that far east. So we got to go north. It's good for training bartering stacks of cloth fragments. Aha! And look what we have in front of us. That looks like... Are we still near the radiation? We are. I wonder if part of this town is in radiation. No. No, it's pine forest. Cool. Well, let's give it a run around and see what we got. I'm gonna loot all these. Nice. Fine. Damn it. Oh! Watch out for him. Headshot. Headshot. No, damn it. Yeah, auger schematic's awesome, man. Wasteland. Ugh. I don't want to get all into Wasteland because we're so far from home. I'm gonna just kind of cut up this way. Yeah, see, there's a dog right there. Yeah, I see you, dude. Looks like there's a whole lot to the wasteland side of town. So that's good. Be my luck there'd be a poppin' pills right in the middle of the wasteland part. God. I need to get my weapon crafting up and get a better club. Damn it. That was almost not good. Isn't there another one? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I know there's a whole bunch more of it out here, but there's a lot of town left over there in that, actually. I'm going through my painkillers like mad. Poppin' pills. Alright. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. No! Like, how many more zombies are there out here? But that's why we came. Plus, I'm carrying meat, so... Ah! There we go. Beautiful. And the sun came out. Alright. That needs a repair. Actually, before we do all this, let's look at where we're at. Okay. Cool. 3 more levels and we'll have it. Cool. Got a duster. Glasses too. They sound so ferocious, don't they? Oh god, here we go. That's fine. Let's go ahead and come do it now, because I don't want ads during this. He's gonna blow up this car. So we will kill you here. That might be a forge house right there. I don't think it is, though. I think it's the burnout kind. God, aim, damn you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's now, what? Almost 4 o'clock? Yeah, we gotta get going. Beer is great, too. Yeah, come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Down here. Down here. Hit you in your... I hate these guys. These bald guys. It used to be... Damn it, see? That's why. I can't ever judge distance on them. It used to be bloateds that I had problems with. And bloateds suck because they've got so many hit points. But these guys are a pain in my ass. I need a better club, too. We might work on that tonight, actually. I might do weapons tonight. And because I don't have a lot of, we're like way low on plant fibers. So I can't really do tools until we get plant fibers, and I don't know that we're gonna have time since it's already 4 o'clock. All right, let's just start this in an orderly fashion. Okay. So I'll just chop some trees on the way home, and we'll do weapons tonight. Antibiotics. Excellent. So we won't die from the infection after all. A beaker would be nice so we could make some more. I've never really done that, and I kind of want to. I've always tossed all the moldy bread and everything, but that's how you make it, so... More antibiotics. Beautiful. Blood draw kit. Never could find one of those in my last game. It was like that, leather helm, and shotgun I never could get. I had like a bunch of everything else. Never could get that one. Nice. Take a load out. It's almost 7. You know what? We might be pushing it. We may have to sleep in a tree tonight. Actually, which would not be great because... We've got meat. I guess we could find a pot and sleep here overnight. We'll have to see. I'm going to look at the map. I'm going to finish looting this and then we'll figure it out. Be hunted? By who? By whom? Oh, here we go. Damn it. Did I get these? Yes, yes, yes. Got that, got that. The coolest part of this, free chemistry table. Actually, isn't there a door? No, there's not a door. Nice. Very nice, actually. Okay. No! God. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to be where we need to be, which is, well, here. Put that in there just so I don't stink. And we got to try to find a cooking pot. Some water would be nice too, but we'll be alright if we don't find that. Where's the frame? Yes. No, God, that didn't help at all. So. Wow. We got a prison and a military base here. That's pretty cool. It's our wood situation. Oh, we're good. Ish. Good-ish. That's not it. Yeah, here we go. Cooking pot. Beautiful. Any jars. Okay, where was... I thought we saw a pool house someplace. No, we saw a... Well, we did see a pool house, but it was over in the wasteland area, so we're obviously not going down there. But, oh, there's a bank here, too. There's a Days End motel down here. Well, conveniently, as luck would have it, we have a splint waiting for us in this chest over here. And we have 5 minutes. Perfect. We're just gonna have to kill anything we aggro on the way. And then we'll be set. I'm just bad at this today. You know what? We'll get those in the morning. Cool. Couple of trees wouldn't kill us. I don't really consider these trees, but they'll work. God. I don't even know if we're going to need a campfire, but we'll put one here. Just in case. In case we need to warm up or something. You know what would be really sweet is if tomorrow we found a garage with a workbench in it. That's what's called licking a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, we had another. What was I thinking? 20. God, like I swear I'm not paying attention. We probably could have made it home, but you know what? I don't think so. I don't think. Let's look at the map. I'm not really sure where we are actually. Okay, we came. Yeah, it says due east. Yeah, we probably would have made it if we just drank a beer and busted out. But I kind of wanted to uh, finish looting all that. I was 2 hours early on nightfall. We had like, instead of only having 5 minutes, we had 15. But oh well, that's all right. There's nothing we can't do here that we need to be over there for. The forge is running over there, and you know I would have liked to have gotten some miscellaneous crafting skill tonight, but it's not a big deal. Now where's our food and water? Yeah, we'll go ahead and drink some water just to. Actually, I'm gonna take a pill. Okay, now. Is that what's been draining our stamina? That's why I've been having the stamina problems. See it hitting it? See it like kind of pulsing at it while I'm standing still? I was wondering what was up with that today. I usually don't let infection go this long. So, I guess just for I hate to use the antibiotic, but I'm going to go ahead and cure that. We can let it go out to 3, but that sucks. Now, what'll happen tomorrow is I will promptly get infected again. But oh well. We need a beaker. I'm going to start making some. Oh wait, you know what? Duh, we don't need a beaker. We have a chemistry table now. That's fantastic. Drinking some of my drink. Bear with me a moment. cool. Let's see where we're at with this. We need more levels. We're about to level again. So, alright, well, let's get on some spam crafting. Hey, Bullet, what's up, buddy? Started a new one. My last one, I got to day like 39 and got hit with the MD5 error. It nuked my whole. The horde base is still there and everything else, but it nuked my that production room that I built that you saw. If you go into if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see where all I got to on that last one. It was awesome. Drop pit was perfect. Everything was going wonderfully. I had every schematic except for, what did I not have? I didn't have shotgun. I didn't have leather hood, leather helm, whatever that is, so which is no biggie. And I didn't have a blood draw kit. I had literally everything else. I had a blue auger. I had 2 purple nail guns. I had one of every gun except I didn't have the shotgun book, so I couldn't put I had multiple purple parts for shotgun. I had, was on my way to having purple weapons. I had a couple purple pistols, purple firearms. It was like I was like completely set in that game by, going on by like day 40, except for those things I mentioned. And I got hit with the stupid MD5. I highlighted my rant video about it on Twitch also. But so I started a new one yesterday. And I don't know what I'm going to do in this one because I don't want to do the same thing again because I just did that drop pit in a game that I played before the one I streamed, the last couple weeks. So I'm like completely changing my play style for this one. Just, like we started, yesterday on day 1, we started like up here, found this little crossroads which sucked, explored all down here, found this town. I'm settled in a POI in this town. And I had an infection, so I decided today I was just going to go explore. I'm going the looting route first this time. I'm trying to get Quality Joe up right now before I really go crazy looting. So we came over here to this town to the east and found a poppin' pills, and I cured my infection, which I had an infection I needed to cure, and there's not a whole lot. There wasn't a poppin' pills in my hometown, so we found one here, looted it, and now I'm camped out on the roof. And that's my story since you were last on. How you been, man? I also decided not to rush into building a base on. Usually I like to try to start building the base in the first week, as you know. I kind of want to see how far I can go with that temporary base that I do with the catwalks. I'm thinking after day 14, I'll probably maybe upgrade the spikes to iron. If we have concrete by then, maybe concrete the pillars. Maybe upgrade the catwalks to metal. I'd like to try to push that as far as I can go, and just see how it works. Oh, nice. Nothing wrong with a vacation in the Bahamas, man. I'm jealous. I'm a surfer, actually. Was there any surf while you're down there, or was it pretty calm? I don't know if usually the Atlantic kind of goes flat this time of year, but usually there's a little something like in May, like beginning of June, often. But if you're not a surfer, that probably makes for not a very good trip to the beach. So I imagine it was probably really nice. Probably got some really good food while you're down there too, I imagine. Very cool. Very cool. I think I think the Bahamas, the surf's kind of iffy anyway, from a surfing perspective, because there's so many islands it all kind of breaks it all up. It's hard to get a it's hard to get a clean swell, but that works for vacationing because you don't really want anything real big out there when you're trying to enjoy a day at the beach. If you're just just a tourist basically. That's why I also like South Florida has a tendency to not get the greatest waves because the Bahamas breaks up the swells. Although a couple of years ago there was a hurricane that got really close. Of course the Atlantic coast is all it all changes during hurricanes. It kind of depends on where the hurricane is, like what kind of angle it's at, and I saw some pictures from a few years ago when they had there was a hurricane got around the Bahamas and was kind of like sort of between the Bahamas and South Florida and had there were overhead barrels and in Miami, which is crazy. They never get that. And they were beautiful. They were beautiful, like perfect surfing waves. If assuming you can handle barrels. There was a storm a few years ago. It's been about 10 years ago now. I forget which one. It was the first big one that headed towards New Orleans after Katrina, and I forget. It was like 6 or 7 years after Katrina, and it made a lot of news because it was like the first big one since Katrina. So people were paranoid about it. It created this swell that, like, needless to say, the Gulf Coast doesn't have a lot most years in the way of waves, like good longboarding waves. I'm not gonna say they have no waves, but because it's it's a protected coast, basically it doesn't really generally get much in the way of waves. And I didn't know this till someone told me this because I've never surfed down there, but apparently they have rock reefs in places in the Gulf Coast. They just don't ever, which is perfect for surfing, which most of the East Coast is not. And they got just this perfect like storm. It was like 100 miles out in the Gulf, and it hit it just right. They had like double overhead barrels in Panama City. Yeah. Which, that never happens. They made the cover of Surfer Mag with that. Needless to say, the Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast doesn't make the cover of Surfer Mag very often, and it did after that happened. It was pretty cool. So that's cool. I've seen the ads for Atlantis. I've only been to the Bahamas a couple times. I think I was in Nassau both times. It was when I was a kid. Is Atlantis? Atlantis is like its own island, right? It's its own place. I've seen the ads for it. I don't really know anything about it beyond that. Boom. We're in business. In fact, just because let's go ahead and give that a little jump too. Yeah, it's in Nassau. That's cool. Yeah, I know. I think I've seen that waterway. Atlantis wasn't there when I went, but I know they've got those little intercoastals all over the place down there, or one that I can think of offhand. That's great, man. I'm jealous. I hope you ate conch every day you were down there, because conch is the shit. Not something I would probably eat every day if I could eat it every day, but I would eat it a lot, and I definitely eat it anytime I can get it when I'm down in that part of the world or part of the country. Certainly in the Bahamas. Conch chowder's the bomb. Actually, they get a lot of conch in South Carolina too, down on the coast of the Low Country. Yeah, I knew what you were saying. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. I hate to hear that. Is it just conch that you're allergic to, Bullet, or can you eat other shellfish? Because they got a lot of like everything down there, like a lot of seafood. I have a friend who's allergic to shellfish in general, and that sucks. Ah, that's a bummer, man. Sorry to hear that. But I guess when you go to the beach like that, that's just an excuse to eat more fish, right? Eat more tuna and stuff like that. I'm a tuna addict too. I like everything. I eat everything. And yet the women I've dated, I've always wind up with picky eaters. It's kind of funny, really. Not that that's the same thing as an allergy, of course. I'm just rambling while I do this, but not crazy about beets. Like it's not my favorite, and I'll generally kind of avoid beets because I'm just not in the mood. But once in a blue moon, like once a year or so, I'll eat a beet. Like on a salad or something. Put a little sea salt and cracked pepper on there. Beets are good stuff. I just got to be in the mood for it. But that's about it. I'll eat freaking anything else and love it. So it's good to get out. It's good to do some travel and eat some different stuff where you can't get at home. But I'm glad you had. It sounds like I can't imagine not having a fantastic time on a vacation like that. I imagine your young Padawan probably had a blast, huh? Build sandcastles and stuff like that. I bet. I bet. What kind of stuff did you guys get into? Do you like to like? Are you guys like beach people? You like just kind of lay around on the beach, or did you go do stuff? Did you like go sailing or anything like that? Boarding of any kind? I know there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of paddle boarding down there too, huh? Because it's flat or relatively flat. Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys. Well, I like to stop the stream about this time every day, just to get a good reset, to try to avoid the MD5 error. It didn't help with the last one, but I'm gonna stick with it. It also makes for a nice, 2-hour episode, and I can take a little break. So I'm gonna take a little break. I don't think it'll be that long. I might go ahead and get some dinner. I might wait. I don't know. But I'll be back in a bit, and we'll do day 5. Bullets, good to see you, man. Glad you had. Sounds like you guys had a ton of fun, and good to see you back. Hope to see everybody again soon. And oops, let's take care of this. But thanks for joining, and I will see you soon.